When it comes to print on demand, patterns are an absolute game changer. Whether it's tumblers, phone cases, pillows, tote bags, or even pop sockets, patterns can make your products pop. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use MidJourney to create an endless stream of designs that require zero background removal, saving you time and hassle. I'll explain why patterns sell so well across multiple platforms and how you can start generating them effortlessly for your print-on-demand business. So stick around and let's get started on creating your next bestseller. So first of all, why should you even sell patterns? To answer this question, we dived right into Amazon. Okay, for your Amazon research, I highly recommend this website. It's called myresearchbase.com. And how can you use this website? Well, basically you type in your keyword right here, then you pick a marketplace. We picked the American marketplace, and then you can choose your product type. Here you can see all the different products that are offered on the Amazon merch program, except for tumblers. These are not yet implemented. So in my experience, it wouldn't make any sense to sell patterns on clothing, but you can sell them really good on these products: pop sockets, phone cases, tote bags, and throw pillows, and tumblers of course. So let's start with the pop sockets, and you just have to type in your main keyword right here. And when you're doing Amazon research, it's basically the niche that you're researching. So for this demo, let's just pick a very big niche like camping. You just have to type in camping, and then you get all these different kinds of suggestions for these keywords. And these are basically phrases that people enter on Amazon. These keyword phrases are also a good starting point for your research. But right now we just type in camping and hit enter. And you always have to check that you entered an American zip code. Otherwise you don't get the correct search results. I like to enter the zip code of Beverly Hills, like you see right here. Okay, let's scroll down and see the search results. Here's the first pattern. That's a typical t-shirt design. This compass fits really good for a pop socket. That's also a t-shirt design, but the words are quite small, but people like it. Okay, on pop sockets you have a very small canvas, so I wouldn't even sell pop sockets with phrases on it. I would use patterns or small graphics, as you can see right here. This one is really simple, and as you can tell by the number of reviews, it does sell very well. Okay, let's see. This one is also a typical t-shirt design. You can see a lot of mountains right here. Okay, but in general you don't see that many patterns on pop sockets. So in this case I wouldn't use patterns just for pop sockets. I would focus on other products. Here we are back in my research base. Let's take the same keyword camping and just choose phone cases and press search or enter. Okay, let's see. This one is a pattern. It's a camouflage pattern. I would also say it sells really good. It's got 26 reviews. This one is also a pattern. Here we have a pattern of this Edelweiss flower. This one is a typical t-shirt graphic. And I can tell that a lot of these designs are created with AI. Like this one for example, this one or this one and so on. Here you can see a flower pattern with the dog down here. This one is also a pattern, but it says cheerleading gift. I don't know why that's in the camping niche. Here we have a pattern of camper vans. This one is a really cool pattern. And when you just look at this row in the search results, the first three are typical print-on-demand t-shirt designs. So the seller just put t-shirt designs on these phone cases. Of course they could sell, and you typically just choose the black phone case. But this pattern that's printed all over the phone case looks way better in my opinion. And you will see in a number of sales that if you design specifically for phone cases with patterns, for example, that these types of designs will sell way better than just putting your t-shirt designs on phone cases. Okay, let's go to my research base again and let's pick the next one, tote bag, and just click search. Okay, it starts with these typical POD t-shirt designs, and as we scroll down we can see the first pattern right here. Okay, this pattern looks quite nice. It says kawaii marshmallow s'mores pattern tote bag. Okay, since I'm German I don't know what s'mores are. I had to Google it. Basically these are two crackers and there's a type of chocolate and a marshmallow inside. So people love to eat them while camping. So if you want to see this graphic bigger, you have to right click on the first image and open the image in a new tab. And here we go. Yeah, it looks quite good. Target audience is mainly kids, I would assume. Okay, let's see. Yep, s'mores are quite popular. This one is quite interesting. It's a floral pattern with the name in the middle. This one is a sunflower pattern with some butterflies. This one is quite interesting. So let's have a closer look. Well, you can basically see some different kinds of animals that live in the forest. And what's nice about these patterns is that it's printed all over the product. So in my opinion, it looks very comprehensive. Okay, now we are here in my research base again. And now let's pick throw pillows and just click search. You can already see a camouflage pattern right here. And of course, a lot of these typical POD t-shirt designs. You could say that this is also a pattern, but it's from Jurassic World. So we don't consider that for research. This one is a typical AI graphic. Okay, this one is quite interesting. It's like this vintage ornament style. And I can imagine that these work quite good on pillows. As we scroll down, Amazon suggests different kinds of other pillows. And these all have very good reviews. So that would be an indication that these patterns work really good on pillows. Okay, for the last research for Amazon merch tumblers, we unfortunately can't use my research base as they've not implemented it on the website, but it will probably come in the future. So for now, we just go to Amazon.com. Make sure you got an American zip code right here. And then you just type in Amazon merch on demand tumbler and press enter. And then you will get a selection of Amazon merch tumbler. Of course, it's not complete. You will see a lot of these franchise ones. So let's just ignore these. So to search for your specific niche, you just type in the niche at the end. So in our case, it's camping. Press enter. And here we go. The first tip that I can give you right here when you're designing for tumblers, you have to be able to read all the words at first glance. You have to keep in mind that the tumblers are rounded. So you can read all the words right here, teardrop crew, master of the campfire. But this one is a bad example. It reads lampin queen. So you can't read the first word properly. Right here it says glamping queen, but you can't read the G and the other G at the end. This one is a really good example. The design is very tall and you can easily read all the words. Okay, as I've scrolled through the pages, I noticed that there are not many patterns on tumblers yet. So there's a big chance on selling patterns on tumblers. Okay, let's pick a different big niche. Let's just pick the nurse niche. And here we go. Okay, again, there are not many patterns on Amazon merch tumblers for the nurse niche. So there's a good chance to sell patterns on Amazon merch tumblers. Okay, so now we saw a lot of patterns and let's just assume that we don't know where to start. So a good starting point would be that you will make screenshots of patterns that you like. So now I will show you a really cool trick in MidJourney and ChatGPT to create an endless stream of patterns. For this demo I picked this pillow, this tote bag and this tote bag. And now you just want to make a partial screenshot of that pattern. I'm using a Mac, so I press Shift, Command and 4 and just make a screenshot of this pattern. And we do this also for the other two. Make sure you only take a screenshot of the pattern itself, not the product. So you can see it right here. Now we save these screenshots of the patterns and let's go to MidJourney. So what you do in MidJourney is you take the command /describe. So just type in /describe, press enter, click image, and then you just choose the screenshot of the pattern and then press enter. And now what it does, it looks at the image and generates prompt for these images, and it's really fast. And of course I want to emphasize that this method is not for copying these patterns, but it's just for a starting point that we take. It's basically a good starting point if you don't have a prompt in mind and don't know where to start. So let's do it for the other patterns as well. Okay, we already can see a day and night difference. These prompts are very detailed and these prompts right here are very simple and short. I'm personally a big fan of short and simple prompts. So let's describe the last one. Okay, it already says in the prompts fleur-de-lis. I'm very bad at French, so don't make fun of me in the comments. But that's a keyword that was already in the listing. Okay, let's start with the first one. So the task is here not to copy the pattern that you see right here, because we don't want to do that, and I don't do that. But we do this to get a prompt and we edit this prompt to our needs. And of course we can do that with the help of ChatGPT. So you have to think about it, how can I take this prompt or this pattern, for example, and transfer it to other niches? So let's just copy the first prompt, for example, and go to ChatGPT. And let's just type in, I will give you a prompt of a pattern for the AI art generator MidJourney. This pattern is from the niche camping. Please take this prompt and give me 5 variations of it for the niche fishing. Keep the new prompt simple and shorter than the original one. Here's the prompt. And then I just copied the prompt. And let's just press enter and see what it gives us. Okay, let's take a look. Let's just pick the first one, for example. It says a fabric design featuring kawaii fish with fishing rods arranged in playful patterns on a light blue background. The characters have large expressive eyes and tiny smiling mouths, making them adorable. Perfect for baby clothes or kids' bags. Okay, let's just copy and paste it into MidJourney. So you type in -imagine, then the prompt, and then it's very important to define the aspect ratio for the specific product that you're designing. So to check the aspect ratio, you go to resources on the top, and then on the left you see download product templates, and then it gives you the resolutions of the different products, and that's basically the aspect ratio of the graphic. So for tumblers we have the resolution of 3000 by 1400 pixel, and we can enter this as the aspect ratio. So here we are in MidJourney again, and you just type in AR 3000 divided by 1400 and just press enter. Okay, I enter it again as I was not in fast mode. Press enter and here we go. Yeah, it looks quite nice. I wouldn't use this one as these don't look like fishes, but this one is quite perfect. This one looks also good and this one is also nice. And here we have the first one. Let's take a look. Yeah, these don't look right. So let's stick with the first one. Just click U1 and here we go. Now if you're thinking that the characters are too big for your taste, you can just click on zoom out 2 times, for example. Or if you need a square format for throw pillows or for tote bags, for example, you can just click on make square. So for this test we just click on these, zoom out 2 times and make square. And there we go, it's done. Let's take a look. Yeah, it looks quite good. There are some errors if you look closer, but of course you could just re-roll the prompt and take the one that doesn't have these errors. So let's take a look at the square one. Yeah, these look quite good. Now in this case you could take this design, upscale it and put it on tumblers, and you could take this design, pick a good one that doesn't have any errors and put it on tote bags or pillows, for example. So let's go to the second one and let's pick prompt number 3. Let's go to ChatGPT, paste it. And here's a tip for ChatGPT. If you don't want to send the message, you hold shift and press enter. This way you make paragraphs. So let's copy the first prompt right here and paste it and press enter. So just for fun, let's pick the second one, copy it. Go to MidJourney, type in -imagine, copy it, type in -AR, and then you can take 15 by 7, because that's the resolution that we entered. MidJourney just calculated it easier, and press enter. And of course you can take these prompts and just change out different words or parameters or whatever you like and get all different kinds of patterns. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. Yeah, it looks really good. I'm really impressed. So again, if you want to make the pattern smaller, you can just pick one and then you click zoom out 2 times or 1.5 times, for example. So let's pick the last one, and for this one I will show you a very useful parameter for MidJourney for these patterns. So let's just pick the fourth one, go to ChatGPT, paste it, and in this case it's not specifically the camping niche. I don't know why it was showed in the search results. So in this case I just typed in, I will give you a prompt of a pattern for the AI art generator MidJourney, analyze the niche of this graphic and give me 5 variations of this prompt that I can enter in MidJourney. Here's the prompt. And then I pasted the prompt. Of course you can experiment like you want with this prompt for ChatGPT. So let's just press enter and it gives us a short summary of this pattern, which is quite nice. And we get 5 variations. So let's just pick the third one. You go to MidJourney, paste the prompt, and don't forget the aspect ratio and hit enter. And let's see what we get. Okay, it's done. Let's take a look. Okay, this looks really cool. The first 3 ones look like a painting. The fourth one looks like CGI or something like that. But if you see it like that, we started with this one That's the original design. And we got all these different kinds of designs and we just barely scratched the surface. So the point is you have an immense potential with MidJourney and the describe prompt. Okay, so for this very important bonus tip for MidJourney, let's say you want a seamless pattern to put it on your POD products. That's very simple in MidJourney. Let's copy the same prompt, type in imagine, copy the prompt, and then you just type in --tile. That's T-I-L-E and press enter. And with this tile parameter you get seamless patterns. That's very simple to prompt in MidJourney. Okay, here we go. These also look really nice. I'm impressed. So let's just pick the first one. Okay, here I opened the graphic 2 times and as you can see it's a seamless pattern. This shadow is only because of the Mac preview of the graphics, but it's a seamless pattern from all the sides. It just fits perfectly. So if you want to create seamless patterns, just use the parameter --tile. Now if you want to use these patterns on tumblers, for example, you just have to upscale the image and then you reduce the file size. And for these 2 tasks I already did 2 videos, so just check the links in the description. And that's how you can create endless patterns with MidJourney. Perfect for products like tumblers, phone cases, tote bags and more. If you're looking for a great way to apply these patterns, check out my last video on Amazon merch tumblers. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more AI tips. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.